Now that our models are getting complex, we need to enlist the help of software in order to be able to build these neural networks and be able to train them. So what we're going to use is Flux.jl, which is a neural network package in Julia. So what Flux.jl gives for us is a bunch of helpful functions. For example, this sigmoid function that we've talked about is already defined inside of Flux.jl. And these neuron functions, which we've been wanting to use, which we've been discussing, these are already defined in Flux.jl as well. To define a neuron which has two inputs and one output and utilizes the sigmoid activation function, we would just call dense of 2, 1, sigma. And this would make our model be a single neuron which takes in two values, spits out one, and applies this sigmoid activation function. You can see from here that the model has a matrix with one row, right, and it has two columns to be able to match the input. It has one bias term, and it uses its own internal arrays to be able to do its calculations. Like it can calculate the derivative of cost functions to be able to train the neural net on its own. So Flux.jl is a library which has a bunch of nice functions to be able to do exactly the kinds of things we've been discussing.